Stop doing SEO. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I've been down the path. I chase the money and it leads nowhere. Okay. Backpedaling a little bit in 2019, I had an SEO company. I told everyone and I told myself I was doing lead generation, but I was really doing SEO and I was chasing the SEO money. And I get it. I understand that SEO theoretically, it's nice because it is high margin, right? And you see the money coming in every single month. Whereas lead generation, it's a little bit tougher, right? Because you're going to have your costs associated. You're waiting for the site to rank. However, if you follow my process, which is pre-selling, you don't, but that's another story for another day. Keep checking out the videos. Guys, stop doing SEO. I'm telling you right now, I know there's somebody listening to this and you're like, yeah, but the money's good. Right. I get it. But it doesn't last. They will cancel. As soon as you rank them, they will cancel. I don't care how good your systems are. I don't know how good your follow-up is. I don't care how good your touches are, your soft touches and this and that. It doesn't matter. Okay. As soon as you get them the result they desire, which is to get to page one, they will start to question. Okay. And it is a nightmare. So you do a good job, you lose the client. You don't do a good enough job, you lose the client. And how do you define a good enough job? Well, sir, I just moved you up 2 pages. Well, we were expecting, like, it is an absolute headache. And even if you have a airtight system where you can retain clients, you're not going to retain them all. Okay. And so you're spending all this time building something. And guess what happens the second they cancel? Guess what you're left with? You got nothing. You have literally got nothing. It's like the person that's a home builder. You can go and make a lot of money building homes. Great, right? But when a recession comes, guess who does not have any money? The home builder. However, if you are the real estate investor and you go and have a home builder build you homes, or let's say you're a home builder that builds your own homes and now you're a landlord, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if all your tenants quit because they can't afford it, because you still own the properties and you can go replace people in those properties, right? And if the person cancels, you still have something to show. It's way more scalable. It's way less, it requires way less touches, way less communication, and they're just better, more enjoyable clients to work with. And when you do your job with lead generation, clients stick. Clients not only stick, but they want to do more websites. They want to do more locations. They want to expand and grow. And you can raise your prices and all of those things, right? But guess what happens? The second that you get your SEO clients the results they need, you're out. Okay, so here's what you do instead, because I'm not just going to leave you with that. Here is what I did. And again, there's probably other methods, but this is what I'm going to tell you. Because some of you guys are listening and you're like, well, I have all these clients. I don't just want to like throw it to the wind. That's fine. Okay. So what I would say is this, because as a lead generator doing rank and rent, you are going to have people ask you about SEO. And so I'm a big believer, like take the money. Great. Okay. But here's what I do. Number one, don't chase the money. Stop anything that you're doing that you're trying to get SEO deals. You have campaigns set up, you have outreach set up, you have people that are just trying. Stop doing that. Okay. Focus all of your attention on chasing lead generation, and specifically do flat fee lead generation. And we're talking about rank and rent. Okay. And when you do that, you will inevitably get SEO. Here's what you need to do is you need to go and set up strategic partnerships. Now, what do I mean by that? In 2019, when I made the decision to go 100% all in on flat fee lead gen, because I had done the SEO thing and it wasn't working, I went to a guy that was working with me and I said, look, I'm done with SEO, but I have an idea. Let's take all of our SEO clients and let's have you create a separate business. Okay. Let's partner on that and we'll do a split. Okay. And we're going to do a split on profit. Okay. And what's going to happen, I'm going to take all those SEO clients, I'm going to put them under this business. Okay. And what's going to happen is you're going to deal with the client. You're going to deal with the SEO. I am going to give you clients. I'm going to push clients your way. And at the end of every month, we're going to do a split and you're going to send me a check and that's how it's going to roll. I'm going to feed you and you're going to feed me. Okay. I'm going to feed you deals and you're going to cut me a check. I'm going to take a cut on this. And so that is what we have done. And so since 2019, I have taken on a lot of SEO. I have signed a lot of SEO contracts. I have not spent 1 minute doing SEO. Okay. I have not spent 1 minute, nor have I paid somebody that is an employee of mine to do SEO, not for one freaking second, because it's not worth my time. Take the deal, have the strategic partnership set up. You take the deal. I will get on a call and do an hour sales call of somebody that asks me about it because, maybe they don't want leads or they have this other business. I'll do an hour sales call or a 30-minute sales call. I'll sign the deal. and I'll sign it in that company name so I don't have to deal with it, and I'll push it over there, and then I'm out. And I make sure to, and my advice is make sure you let that partner know, as soon as I sign the deal, my hands are free. I'm not jumping on calls. We're not doing reporting with them. You're taking care of that. Now you need to set up something fair. You need to make sure it's a fair split and do it on profit so that, it's not on gross, so that you're not absorbing all that risk. But that has been the single best thing that I have done, to allow myself to focus strictly on lead generation, and within lead generation, specifically flat fee deals. And what's cool is every single month, without me doing anything, I reach out to this guy that I'm a partner with and I say, hey, what does it look like this month? He's like, oh, and like, for example, this month we just barely did a split. I get $3,000. It's like 3,158 or something like that. And I literally, the time that I spent on that $3,158 last month was zero. I spent an hour 6 months ago, or an hour 2 months ago, or an hour 12 months ago, and that's it. If the client calls me, I don't answer, and I tell them, hey, reach out to Cole. Reach out to Cole, whatever. And we just set that up front. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Stop building an SEO company. Stop chasing SEO. When SEO comes, take the deals and push them to strategic partnerships. And you will literally be getting a check every single month for work that you don't have to do. You just had to do one time, and it was by signing the deal.